Hey guys, I didn't tell anybody I was going live, so I don't know if anybody's gonna watch or not. But um, I wanted to let everybody know that the twins were born on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. Sorry, my throat's really bad. I got like allergies and crap. Um, the twins were born on the 7th. Um, and things got off to a rough start, but doing a lot better. They were born at they were born here in town. I had to deliver early because I was severe preeclamptic. So they took them at 34 and 3. And hi, whoever's here. They took them at 34 and 3. And they, like I said, Elias had a rough start, but he's good. They're both in the NICU right now. They've had a lot of major improvements just in 4 days. Their improvements are amazing. Just in the last 24 hours, Elias has improved so much. Nobody thought, that he was even going to make it past 24 hours. But 4 days later, here he is. He's doing great. McKenna is great. I'm doing good. I had a C-section, obviously. I have taken no pain meds, none other than ibuprofen, and I was up walking around like pretty much as soon as I could feel like the numbness was gone. I was up walking around like pretty much right after. I got discharged yesterday. It really sucks having to leave them there, like at the hospital in the NICU, but I know that's what they need because they don't want them to be here if they're just going to end up back there. I want them to, when they come home, I want them to come home and stay home. And I don't want them to come home if there's any risk of them going back for the reasons that they're already there for. Elias, when he was born first. He was born at 3:59 p.m. And he was born, he was gray, like he wasn't pink. And he, had a really rough start. They didn't think he was going to live past 24 hours. But he did. He he isn't up to speed with McKenna just yet, but he's really close to catching up with her. For the first time today, yesterday, he took a bottle for the first time, because before that, he was just feeding through his tube. It was either down his nose or down his throat. So for the first time today, Austin was able to bottle feed him, and he took the whole bottle twice. So 2 feedings, he took the whole bottle and didn't have to have anything down his tube. And he's doing amazing. McKenna has been on the bottle and the tube for a little bit, but she was also on IV fluids to keep her sugar levels up, but she graduated from off of IV fluids yesterday, so she's strictly on the bottle now. She's not hooked up to any IVs. Elias still is hooked up to an IV, but he's either already off of that as we speak, or he will be off of it by the morning or sometime today, which is awesome. They're just doing so good for being born so early. It's crazy that they're improving so quickly and that they're doing the things that they're doing and catching on with it so quickly. Like, it's crazy. It just goes to show that God always keeps his promises. And as long as you trust him and have faith in him, he will always keep his promises no matter what. But it helps when you have faith and trust in him and pray. And I don't know if anybody that watches this has been praying for him, if you knew this situation, but I want to thank everybody that did pray for him, whether or not they see this or not. I'm thanking them for it, because for both of them, prayed for both of them, because we were really scared. I want to thank the pediatrician that took care of Elias, especially. He did not give up on him, and he's the reason that Austin and I's little boy is alive. I want to thank McKenna's pediatrician, and the staff at the NICU. They're amazing. There were some bumps with some of the staff, but overall, things are a lot better now, and I couldn't be more grateful. And it's just one of those things that's like, it really puts things into perspective with you about how you shouldn't take things for granted or people for granted. And because, things could be going great one minute, and the next minute you never know what's going to happen. Things could do a complete turnaround, and it wouldn't be for the better. And it's just, I could not be more blessed to have these babies and to have them and be able to say that I'm their mommy, and to know that God put them in my life for a reason. And God blessed me with Elias and McKenna. And that is by far the best blessing I've had in my life. And I will be forever grateful that I get to be their mom. And I just can't put into words. It's, you think you know what it's like to love someone, but I love Austin. Obviously he's my husband, so it's different, but I really don't think that I truly understood what love was until I held my babies for the first time. It's a whole nother level of love. It's, it's one thing to say what unconditional love is, and I've said I knew what that was, but until I held my babies for the first time, I didn't actually know what it was. But I do now. And it's an amazing feeling. And I couldn't be more grateful. That's all I can say is God is awesome. He always keeps his promises. And, like I said, they are improving a lot faster than anybody thought, especially Elias. And they're going to be home, probably at this point sooner rather than later, as long as things keep going as well as they are. As long as they keep improving and things like that, they're going to be home sooner rather than later. And that to me is awesome, because it's so weird to, I had these babies inside of me for 8 months, and they were with me 24/7, like in my belly. And then, you go to the hospital, and I have them, and, you expect to leave with them. Even though I knew, yeah, that they're only 34 weeks and 3 days, but I knew they were going to need NICU time. So I knew I wasn't leaving with them when I got discharged. But it was still, even though I knew that's what was going to happen when it actually happened, it's really super difficult, actually. Like, it's kind of like you don't go to the pet store, pay for a puppy, and leave without it. They were supposed to come home with me, and it's really difficult. It's been actually really hard, but I know that they need to be there because that's what's best for them, is to be in the NICU until they're healthy and until they can come home and be healthy here and not have to come back. And like I said, the people in the NICU are great, for the most part. And I mean, it's really difficult, especially since, C-section recovery, I can't drive until my doctor clears me. Meaning I can't go and see them whenever I want because somebody has to take me because I can't drive until my doctor okays it. So that's really difficult. And it really sucks because I'm so used to seeing them the past 4 days whenever I wanted because I was at the hospital. But when they discharged me, it was it did suck. And, the past 2 nights I've cried because it's like, they're not supposed to be there. They're supposed to be here with me. But like I said, they need it. It's better for them to be there, get healthy, grow, and then come home when they're going to be able to stay here and be healthy. And that's all I wanted. That's all I asked God for was healthy babies. And even though Elias didn't necessarily start out healthy, he's doing great. And that's all I can ask for. I don't want to know why he started out, had a rough start. I don't need to know that. I just am grateful that he's doing so much better now. And that when he gets home, it's gonna be fine. And McKenna's, like I said, she's doing great. And I'm just in awe of these babies. They're so beautiful babies. And so they're just everything that I've ever wanted in kids. These babies, they have, and they've already like developing their own personalities too. It's so cute. Like McKenna, if you go to get, like, she'll wake up and you don't have her bottle when she wants it, she'll scream at you. She's very vocal. She'll throw a fit until you give her a bottle. And she's more of the wild child so far, I guess. But Elias is pretty laid back. He's more like Austin, I guess. He's laid back, pretty chill. But he's got his own personality too. He's kind of like I don't really know how to describe it just yet, but he's got a personality like Austin. McKenna's a lot like me. Right now, they both have both of our features, but I think they look more like Austin as of right now. Except for their noses. They both have my nose, I've been told. They both have my nose. I don't know. And like her little personality is great, and his is just so cute. It's just amazing to see from where they were when they were born to see them when I left the hospital earlier. It's crazy, the amount of improvement. And I cannot be more grateful and more thankful and more blessed to know that these babies are my babies and Austin's babies. And I'm their mommy. Like, it's the best feeling in the world to know that I can say, those are my babies. That's my son, that's my daughter. And I'm their mom, and I always will be. So It's the best feeling in the world to be a mom officially. I wouldn't trade for anything. And when they do come home, I'm like, I'll obviously probably do a live and let everybody see them. But yeah, I just wanted to update everybody, and I haven't been on in a long time because things were crazy, the pregnancy and getting everything ready and stuff like that. But whoever's watching, thanks for watching. I know there's only one of you, but thank you. Um, but yeah, I just want to let everybody know that I'm still here. The twins are here now. And when they get home, I will be doing a live eventually once they get settled and introducing them to everybody. But that's all I got for now. So I will see y'all later. And peace out. God bless.